Moving on to best take of the season. I've only got two, and they're both Lewis.
This is so hard.
Yeah,
I've got two. I've got two.
I've got two, and they're both Lewis.
Because I put myself in.
I've got two, and one's Lewis.
Lewis,
damn.
I think one of your better takes was saying Murphy will get 15 goals this season. And I know he didn't, but he did get 8 goals, 12 assists, and he had a good season.
Sorry, no,
a really good season.
And then also...
one of the best takes of the season, he's predicting 15 goals, and it's wrong. That's a great take.
This is something that he doesn't
understand. It's not black and white like that, Tom.
It is when you put a number on something.
If you look between the lines, I predicted he would have a fantastic year.
You didn't know. You didn't say that.
15 goals means a good season.
If you'd have said that...
I definitely have said that. That's just not the catchline. I've been
it's not. Tommy, looking at it so black and white, but actually there's more to it. It's not just black and white.
I predicted
there's a figure on it.
No, 15 goals essentially means he's having a good season. He's had 20 goal contributions in
but
the
I've been
league.
talking about Murphy loads. I would have definitely have a great season.
But also,
as we've heard throughout this entire show, it's not black and white. Exactly.
Yeah, but predicting a specific figure, not achieving it,
is not black and white.
I do agree with him though, because I said Isak would get 30 goals, and he's come close to it, and he's had a great season. But I'm happy to take the L that I was wrong.
Read between the lines. What I predicted for Murphy was so unbelievable. He's went and
let him have it.
It's a good take.
I'd say it's a good take. But
we don't really have much choice.
I'm being honest, mate. It's pinch
We don't have much choice. Hence why
there's not many to pick from.
I agree.
I'll let you have it because I do believe you did say he's going to have a good season. But that's that line of saying
that one line isn't
when we do
preseason
predictions for next season, just be a bit more vague.
Vague's the way.
And my second one, Lewis once again at Christmas said Man United will finish 13th, and Tom.
That's wrong again.
No, hear me out. And Tom, you absolutely abused him, saying you don't believe that they're not going to finish bottom half of the table.
Oh, yeah.
And you were adamant that they'd finish bottom half of the table. And actually, I've got the clip right here.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, here we go, guys.
I remember it.
What is that? What have you been watching before?
Amram not being him. I put them 13th. I think
that's so low, mate.
What are you on about? It is low, but it's also an extremely close and competitive.
What's annoying here? You don't actually believe that.
I don't.
He didn't believe it.
I hate when he says that.
To stay up, I so want them to go down, but I don't believe they will. You don't believe because you hate Man United. You're putting them 30.
I do it, Man United.
You don't actually believe they're.
I stand by that.
I still don't think he believed it, but he's right.
That's such a cop out from you.
You should have used that for worst take for me.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Wait, can we pause this a sec? It's such a cop-out saying you don't. I still don't think you believe it. I did believe that it's a close competitive league, like I said. I said I'm banking on Amram not being him.
Did you hand on heart believe that at the time?
All right, I'll let you have it.
By the way, guys, there was
good shout.
we made 3 TikToks about it, Lewis, and every single TikTok saying they are fucking shit.
Yeah, fair play, mate. You can have it.
Carries on, guys. Don't worry.
Best take, mate.
Well done. You're a genius.
This time, the same way that when I think you can't just come in and have such a change in philosophy and just
given reasons.
Time. You need a pre-season.
Interesting.
You don't think they look better already?
But the thing is, their squad, they'll get points just off quality alone.
How much are they going to spend in January as well? They're probably going to go and buy Cunha or...
I don't think that's a solution.
That's a great shot. They've gone and got him now.
Improved with the spending. If anything, they've got slowly worse the more they spend. Let's bring in more players and into an ungelled squad already.
To be fair, I've said it's a good point.
Oh my god, I'm a genius.
Well done, mate.
The whole club's in upheaval. They've got Ashworth in.
Upheaval. Upheaval's a great word.
All the transfers are a failure, essentially. They've got him back out. There's zero direction.
I'm happy to say yeah there, mate. Well done. Good take, man.
I'm a fucking genius.
Good take.
There's
I don't know why that's good, because I
plenty more
actually
where that
spelled
came
it
from.
out.
Plenty more where that came from as well,
I
by the way.
spelled out, a competitive league, Amram not being him.
Mate, it's a great shout. Well done.
I forgot I even did that.
Painful to say that, wasn't it?
Not really. It's a great shout. He's called it spot on.
Yeah, good shout, mate.
I put Tom predicting Forrester's downfall because I couldn't think of any number one, but also we were so hard on him and we were saying how they were going to do it, and
they were also 10 points clear when I said
and you were like 1 verse 3 then a little bit, and you ended up being right, which is why I'm fucking fuming at Forest that they've allowed this. It's like such a dick move from them. And then I put the Jacob Murphy one, but I think the Man United one's better.
I agree.
Yeah, nice. I have Tom's Forest take, not getting Champions League. I have Lewis calling Arsenal 3 and Real Madrid 0.
Did
yeah. Did you
remember that?
actually?
Yeah, I did. I called it 3.
I know, maybe semi-sarcastically and whatnot. And the only reason I'm putting this in...
Arsenal 2-0.
The only reason I'm putting this in is because Theo sent me a TikTok this morning.
I did.
I called the top 5 perfectly in January.
He did. In the exact every position.
Yeah.
Nice.
One by one, yeah.
It's a good one. Damn, we actually have some good take.
That was an assist from Theo. I wasn't going to put myself in there. So.
I've just put me. I've got me calling the Forest downfall. Also, I called Spurs to win the Europa League and qualify for the Champions League, and I called Spurs to win the final 1-0.
Me.
You just nominated yourself 3 times.
You cock.
Why? Well, there's nothing you've said that could go in.
I know.
So else
he said that's correct.
I forgot about that.
Genuinely, the thing is, when you're so polarising, if it comes off, it's incredible.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time, it
happens more often than it doesn't.
It really doesn't.
That's true, because I've got his name like 5 times here.
I've only got one person down for this
who
one.
Who we putting forward then?
I've got to be Lewis calling Man United finish 13th.
I'll go Lou calling the 3-0, because I know he did it sarcastically, but that's still pretty impressive.
I'm going to put Lewis on Jacob Murphy, like.
What are you going to go for, Tom? What's Tom going to go for?
I'll go for Tom.
I'm going to go with me.
I'll go for Tom calling Forest.
Sure, the thing is, because his Discord is so strong, he's still going to win.
Yeah. I mean, I should really. The abuse I got. Definitely.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, a segment that's going to be about 35 minutes long. The worst take of the season. Should we go one by one?
I don't understand the difference what we're doing between worst take and controversial.
I haven't done controversial.
I've got a couple for controversial, but worst take.
Can we nominate
should
more
we just
than
take
3?
out controversial?
This is what I'm saying. I think we do one by one on the panel, and keep going around until we're all out.
Yeah,
because I feel like there's about.
I've got 7.
Each. All right. Can I do my first one?
You've got 7. I'm just narrowed it down to 3. You've got 7.
Yeah, I've got 6.
Yeah, 4 of them are Tom.
Yeah, can I do my first one? Because I thought about this on the walk home yesterday, and it's brilliant. Tom said Maresca was going to be sacked by Christmas, only to say at Christmas that Chelsea would win the league.
That is brilliant.
I've got the exact same one.
That is so good.
Reed, I've got the same one.
Listen, by the way, this is why I love this show, man. It's so fucking.
That's a good one.
Some of the shit that we say, and you look
Do you know
back.
what I don't understand
so
about?
funny.
Yeah. Also, I said he'd get sacked in the summer. This summer.
Even before we prepped this show,
before
we prepped this show, I started writing bad takes of the season. That was the first thing I thought of.
Yeah.
It's
that's number 2 on mine.
Okay, no.
It's like you look back and it's like, why the fuck did I say that? So one of mine is Theo Reeve putting Arteta above Inzaghi as best managers in the world.
When was that?
I didn't actually.
That was
halfway
halfway through the season.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, halfway through the season. That's fair. It's not worst take ever, is it?
I think it's worse. He went on to win the Champions League.
Yeah, it's a pretty good job.
What?
No, he didn't.
He fucking
also
lost in the
PSG won.
final.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Did they lose 5-0?
5-0.
I almost got done there by as well.
Yeah.
Lewis, you said that with such confidence. I believed you there. I thought, yes.
So close to greatness.
You do. I do. You say things really confident.
I was so confident. Mate, that didn't. Okay, yeah, fuck it.
They didn't even win Serie A. Napoli did.
Yeah.
That's actually quite a bad take.
Not money.
It's
From me.
Yeah, well, it's actually a fair
it's actually fair, yeah, quite on the
But he's a very good manager.
He's actually similar to Arteta, really.
He did well to get the
Actually,
final.
that's not even that bad.
No, I'm only joking.
That could be the best take.
Yeah, they've definitely said worse than that.
Because actually, Arsenal didn't lose 5-0 to PSG.
Mate, I watched that this morning. I was like, oh my god, he won the Champions League, and it's just not. My brain hasn't clicked all day.
Yeah, the wrong manager, mate.
Right, I've got Tom saying PSV will beat Arsenal, and then they proceeded to lose 9-3. And he believed it so much, he put a bet on that we'd shave our beards. And he went to look like Michael Oliver for 2 weeks.
Grew back in like 4 days.
Oh, God. Yeah, that was a bad one. I really thought they would win.
9-3, by the way.
I've gone... My first one is...
Is it the...
This is so good.
Oh.
Lewis tweeting, and he said, bookmark this. Newcastle will go unbeaten for the rest of the season, only to that weekend lose 4-1 at home to Bournemouth.
Was it that timing? Yeah. Brilliant.
It was 2 days before the game.
Bookmark this.
I'm going to piss myself.
Bookmark this. We're going unbeaten for the rest of the season, and we're in a title race.
The fact that I said bookmark this.
And you said you were in a title race in the same tweet.
God, I was so confident.
We're going again. We go round again.
Yeah, we go round again.
All right, my second one is Lewis saying Dele Alli was going to have his breakthrough season in the Premier League. I didn't do that.
Yeah. Who for, though?
Oh, brilliant. Can't fucking remember.
He said they were going to sign.
Yeah,
Everton.
Yeah, he was going to rejoin someone and have his breakthrough in the Premier.
He got sent off for Lake Como.
Fuck, that was not good.
That is mental.
Mate, my one's actually quite shit because I put Theo claiming Ahmad had a fantastic performance, only find out that he was listening on the radio.
No,
he watched it on the radio.
I watched it on the radio, but he still did play well, so it's still correct.
Well, it's not. No, you did.
Was I correct?
No,
it's not about the journey, mate. It's about the destination. Was I correct in what I was saying?
Actually, you're right.
Was I correct?
Why are you the only person getting angry at being nominated?
Because it's wrong again.
Oh my!
I'm really using your analogy to back my point now.
Okay.
Am I right?
I'm pretty sure in that game he didn't play either. He didn't come off the bench.
He played really well. He did play really well.
What game is it?
It was the fact that you had no idea. You were just
Man City.
It proved that you just regurgitated what you were hearing.
I can hear the commentators, mate. When I listen to the radio, I visualise the game in my head.
Right.
Obviously.
Got you next.
No, it's me.
No, okay.
Tom saying Brentford should replace Mbeumo with Borja Sain.
I saw this the other day. Oh, yeah. I did, yeah.
How's he done this season, Borja Sain?
No, we were on about...
it was in like Christmas, January.
At the time, we were on about Mbeumo.
Yeah.
We were on about buy, sell, keep. And I said, cash in on Mbeumo because he's doing well and get Borja signed. No, the worst take of that wasn't saying get Borja signed because at the time he was top scorer in the Championship.
That's what he's gone on to do.
I then said, I said, and I think he's better than Mbeumo.
yeah, true.
That's bad.
It was now in our player of the season.
Yeah. My next one is... Lewis not having... This is so good. I watched this back yesterday and I was crying. Lewis not having the Champions League winners in his top 20 teams in the world a few months ago.
What?
Didn't know.
But you had Bologna, you had Frankfurt. But he didn't have PSG.
Oh, no.
He had Bournemouth in there. Bournemouth were in there.
Fucking hell.
Forest, but not PSG.
I didn't have him in the top 20.
He had Bournemouth in there.
Yeah.
Well, that leads me on to my next one. Me/Lewis both saying Brentford and Bournemouth would go down.
Oh, yeah.
But they're in the best 20 teams in the world.
That's my last one. I got that.
I've got you saying Brentford will get relegated.
Yeah, that's fair. I was always going to put that in.
I could keep going.
I've got keep going. You've got none left.
No.
So the only two you've done.
No, I had that one as well.
Was me, which is not true, and Reeves' one was not true.
And then the Bournemouth one as well.
Thinking from you there, pal.
Let's take the season.
I've got
I said
Lewis thinking John Terry scored 15 goals in a season.
I always hate this segment. It's just like a roast.
It's a trip.
It becomes a roast segment.
Shit
it is sort of like, what the fuck did you do at the point where you're saying?
Yeah.
Any more, Tom?
Yeah. Lewis put in Championship legend Kevin Keegan in his all-time Arsenal and Newcastle 11, even though he'd never played a game in the Premier League.
Oh god!
He did get them promoted though.
He did get us promoted.
Okay, but it was
He's actually not a bad shout.
It was a Premier League all-time Newcastle and Arsenal 11.
No, it wasn't Premier League.
It was.
No, I think it was just all-time 11.
Well, why didn't you have Dwight Gale in there?
Because he didn't do it in the division.
Okay, anyway.
I've got another one from Lewis, but only because of the justification, saying Newcastle would finish above Arsenal, and then justifying it by saying it's like losing the lottery by one number.
Yeah,
so you still lost.
Yeah,
but you came close.
It fucking means Nick.
Came close.
I had that Newcastle one finish above Arsenal as well. Tom saying Spurs had an A season.
Yeah, they did.
yeah, I still can't.
I agree.
They literally did.
They didn't.
Definitely did.
Go on, you.
Lewis put in Marcelo as his right back in his Champions League all-time 11.
You know, that one was so bad. On the TikTok,
it looked fake.
No, on the TikTok comments, people were like, this is such obvious bait. And I was thankful for that because I got away with it. Like, it genuinely didn't occur to me that he fucking never played a game there.
Fair enough. I don't want to kick you while you're down. But you have already mentioned it as a bad take. But having Fulkrug as your dark horse.
That was me.
No,
he did as well.
High five, man. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, I didn't. He didn't. They didn't do that.
And then I have a secondary breakthrough mention, which was Theo with Dewsbury Hall.
Breakthrough.
He got relegated from the Prem already.
He's played. He played about 80 games in the Prem.
No, and it was number one on his list.
Dewsbury's going to make through season. He's played about 2 games for Chelsea in the league.
I'll take my name only being on the wall twice this season. There's a lot of lose up there.
Next one for me.
More Toms, if anything, as well, actually.
There could have been more Toms, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, yes, fair. I haven't really included any of Theo's because everything he says could be in here. Lewis not having Bowen in his bottom half 11, then to say it's his dream signing for Newcastle.
Yeah.
That only happened yesterday.
Playing Isak out wide for Strand Larsen and no Bowen.
Wait, you haven't got me on your list?
I've got just. I didn't even bother looking into yours because there are none, Tom.
It's funny how my name comes up the least on this list.
Yeah, the funniest one of you I thought was Theo saying, "Are they asking the panel? Are they Manchester United or are they Manchester United?"
But that's all about your.
That is context. Yeah, I got what you said.
That was funny.
And then my final one is just all three of you not accepting my point about the biggest clubs rising to the top as per, only to be proven right again. See, and Mbeumo and Cunha signing for Man United and not one of the better finishing clubs because it matters.
He thinks he's done a mic.
Yeah, he really thought that. It was too wordy. You need
I didn't know how to word it down. Sorry.
Yeah.
I haven't really got it.
Now take clothes off.
That's all.